Hi everyone and welcome to this week's arranging video with your bunch called Wacky Races. We've got Penelope Pitstop, Muttley the dog with the green gladioli, and we've got Dick Dastardly with the lavender coloured gladioli. And for the first time ever, we're using this incredible rose lily which was accidentally created in Holland in the 1990s when a rose mated with a lily. And then I'm going to show you how to trim down last week's beautiful bunch into these three fabulous burley jugs. As always, remember your flower care. Use your flower food, trim a diagonal inch off the end of all your stems, and use clean room temperature water. To arrange, we're going to begin with our three lavender gladioli arranged evenly around the edge of the vase. Then we're going to face our two rose lilies opposite each other, resting on the edge of the vase, creating a nice structural grid in the middle. We're then going to stand our two green gladioli upright a little more centrally, using these other stems for support. And then we're going to take our next beautiful and whimsical flower, and you're either going to have some lovely tanacetum or you'll have some of this beautiful aster. And we're going to stand those upright in the middle as well, on either side of your green gladioli, and that just fills out the middle with a lovely different texture. And next we're going to take these agapanthus, which you can slot in an even triangle sort of throughout the bunch, and then we're going to do the same with these very quirky ornithogalum, which kind of end up looking slightly telescopic, and we can just drop those in as well quite randomly throughout. So there we have a beautiful, very architectural bunch, which needs definitely a few days to open, and when it does, it's going to look a little more like this. Very colourful, very wacky, very spectacular indeed. One thing to note with this arrangement, as your gladioli start to open, you can remove some of the bottom flowers, which will encourage the top ones to open, giving more power to the top of the flower. So now I'm going to show you how to trim down last week's bunch into these three beautiful burley jugs, which have been specially designed for us. First of all, to do this, I'm going to take out all my flowers from last week and lay them out on the table. To create my bigger cut down burley arrangement, I'm going to trim about a third off one of each of these stems. And you may have noticed when trimming your lisianthus and solidago that there were a few little lateral stems that came off. Make sure to keep those for later. Now all you need to do to arrange is simply put the flowers around the edge of the vase with the lisianthus upright in the middle. Now we're going to do exactly the same with the smaller burley jug, trimming a little over a half off your remaining stems. Any little lower lateral stems that we can see as we're arranging, just pull them off, because we're going to use these for the mini jug. Now for our mini burley jug, we should have one bloom left over and then a few little titbits from the other flowers that we've been trimming down, and we're just going to arrange those into the jug. If you don't feel it's looking quite full enough, you can trim a few little bits off your other arrangements. And here we go, the bigger burley jug, the smaller burley jug, and the mini burley jug, which will all look great together on your kitchen table or dotted throughout the house. And you can buy any of these jugs individually or as a set online in your account in our shop. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. See you next time.